Namaste. Last week, Ministry of Shipping was renamed as Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. This change in nomenclature of the most important ministry for Indian logistics is indicative of the government's plan for the sector. Waterways essentially include coastal waterways and inland waterways. In this episode of Logistically Speaking, I will focus on India's current position on inland waterways and discuss what's in store for us in future. Trade and commerce thrived along the banks of the Indus River during Indus Valley civilization. And from that time, it acted as a natural expressway for trade linking it to the outside world and in the process bringing in prosperity and growth. Though history provides evidence of the power of waterways, India currently uses only 4.5 for this mode of transport. And on the other hand, major economies like China, Germany and USA have continued to invest heavily to increase the share of shipping through waterways to 24%, 11% and 9% respectively. And for the development of waterways, China has spent $1.4 billion, Germany $1.1 billion, whereas India has spent only a mere $200 million in the past 10-15 years. India has a network of 400 major rivers, among which 111 rivers have 14,500 kilometers of navigable water. The cost of cargo movement by waterways is 1.06 per metric ton per kilometer. In spite of this, there was no much significant development of river transport, even though there has been ongoing development in road and rail network. This is owing to the fact that revival of waterways and making them navigable requires significant effort and investment and are dependent on factors like number one, depth of water, then width of water, then of course river current that's slow enough for the vessel to pass, and then presence of obstructions like rocks or trees, availability of sufficient clearance for bridges, presence of silt deposit, and drying of river resulting in losing draft, and then lack of potential to arrange predictable and controlled movement of freight, and then lack of potential to achieve efficiency in comparison to rail and road transport. That said, the development of waterways has the capability to bring with it advantages to the economy. And number one, potential to replace minimum 120 trucks with one ship movement. And number two, potential to reduce pressure on already congested roads. Number three, lowest cost in comparison to other modes, enabling cost efficiency for Indian product. And number four, potential to develop and industrialize landlocked and highly populated areas of India like UP and Bengal to help in reverse migration. To explore the potential, there have been many active steps taken by the government to make waterways a key area of navigation in India. From July 2020, the government has waived off waterway usage charges for the next 3 years to promote inland waterways. Currently, projects are underway in 11 major rivers to develop them into national waterways. And number three, there are plans to convert major rivers like Ganges, which can connect Prayagraj to Varanasi, Varanasi to Haldia, Kollam to Kozhikode, Sandhya to Dhubri in northeast, etc., to develop a trunk route for freight movement. And then development of 3 multimodal terminals in Varanasi, Sahibganj and Haldia. The ministry is targeting to increase cargo movement from 72 million metric ton in 1920 to 110 million metric ton in 2022. Development projects will be funded from Clean Energy Fund, Road Fund and Government Board. And number 7, plans are in pipeline to move 25% of cargo in India through waterways as opposed to the current level of 6%. Implementation of development plan for waterways is moving ahead in full speed, and we can expect a boost in trade, reduction in logistic costs and increase in export, which can result in a thriving economy. And thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have found this episode informational. And do let me know if there is a very specific topic you would like me to discuss in the next episode of Logistically Speaking. Thank you very much and see you next week.